Hello. Good morning, everybody. It's another Saturday, Today is a very, very special day. Today you realize, right? I think many of you realize it's 10 October, meaning 10/10/2020. It's a really special day. So in Chinese we say it's perfect 10, or in English also sometimes we say it's perfect 10. So I want to wish everybody a perfect in try to be achieve. Sometimes we cannot have perfection in many ways. So some people, when they try to be very perfect, it's rather difficult. But we want to be perfect in many ways. Thank you, Li Jing. Good morning. So we in Chinese today is a special day. We say 十分美好啊，10分，所以 we say 10分 ，OK， 我给大家10分的开心，10分的健康，10分的爱笑。So this is the best emotion where everything is fine. You find it better， 就是这样。So it's a special day with a special mood. Sully, good morning, Sully. Good morning. Thank you. You see, and that's why I always, yeah, it's a special day and special to wish everybody happiness. Be joyful. Thank you. I'm happy, actually, to have Auntie Bole and to start to seeing friends like supporting each other. Thank you very much. Okay, today I have the other day I might invite. Today my special guest is MichelleCheah. She is a specialist in she studied in this about autism. So the other day I did send up some video and some info about these kids. She told me, I learned many special words, 7 they call it. Is it 7? I don't know how it's a pronunciation, but it's saying that having autism is not really the end in a way. Yeah, of course, she told me also a new word, autism spectrum disorder. They call it. So the different range. So some they are so special that they can be achievement. The boy with Clarence Kang, he can really play piano, and I have seen him performing when he was having audition in Johor Bahru, the Asia Got Talent. He was playing the piano. That was a few years back. Yeah, that's how she. Sometimes I'm happy that Auntie Bole able to speak to person which I invite and to gain knowledge from there. So this is a good experience Auntie Bole want to share with all of you. Thank you. And Wang Jess, Wong Foreign, 谢谢你。Li Hua, good morning. Yeah, May first time. May, you're with me first time. Yeah. So I don't want to delay the time, and I want to invite Michelle, the lady who is a champion towards the autism, awareness of autism, and let's invite Michelle now that we can speak to her. Okay. Hello, Michelle.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Michelle. Nice to see you, and thank you for accepting Auntie Bole's invitation.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, 秀玲大家秀玲早。You see, today is a very special topic, which I find is this awareness, about autism, autistic, that people sort of seldom talk about. Maybe sometimes from outside as well, you say they may look normal, right? It's until when you talk to them, you interact with them, then only you see the difference. So today we have MichelleCheah, that she is running her own center of autism. So he's teaching, in a private center that she has her own center. She's a teacher. And also, can you just tell us more that apart from running your own center, what other things do you involve into about this autism? Yeah.
Okay, so apart from running my own center, I run a lot of workshops. I do workshops, and I just finished one series with a Rotary in District 3300, running workshops for nationwide. We just finished 7 workshops. So this is what I do. Besides that, I'm also a befriender in Ipoh.
Oh, wow. I mean, you're a private teacher having your own center, of course. Then you do run workshop, and you also workshop. I mean, this Sortarian is another NGO. So Befriender also another NGO. So you are so busy in doing all these things. How do you manage sort of doing many things at one time? As an
I guess
auntie,
it's a passion that's working, more of passion pushing me to do all this, but it's a lot of time management. So during the weekdays, I'm in school, but in the weekends, that's where I run the workshops.
Oh, so that means, school and workshop during weekdays, in school weekends you run workshops, so it's also a lot of taking up times. But as you say, when you have the passion, it will push you to do all these things.
Right.
Actually. So okay.
So I always tell people, when you have the knowledge, that's not enough. Knowledge must transfer into passion, and then the passion into action.
Passion into action. And new things that we learn. So we have the knowledge, then into passion, and then into action. So many times we have the knowledge, we have the passion, but maybe not so much into action yet. So you are very into action. Okay, Michelle, autism awareness. So can you tell us what is autism awareness, and people who got autism, how to get help and this kind of thing?
All right. So I think the first 3 things that everyone should know on symptoms, so that we are able to detect them early. Nowadays, we can detect them at 18 months, which is really, really good. So we detect them early and we start helping them early. So the 3 things that we want to notice is, firstly, they are late in the speech. Nowadays, children 1-year-old can start
You just
talking.
be slow. Michelle, be slow so we know. Late in speech.
Late in speech. So we give the child until about 1.5 years old. If they still don't talk, seek help.
Late in speech, until 1 year old, so must seek help to check at least yes or no to confirm.
Another thing to check is also, we call it the eye contact.
Eye contact.
Eye contact, can also mean social interaction. They don't like to look at you in the eye. They don't, when you call them, they don't turn and look at you like we normally talk. They will be looking elsewhere, but they can actually hear you, but they don't like looking into your eye. That's number 2.
Okay.
Another one, number 3, is rigid play. Rigidity means when they want a certain thing, they just want that one thing only. So if they want a green cup, you give them a blue cup, World War III will start. So children are actually quite flexible.
One is one. Not flexible lah.
So when they play a certain toy, they play it one way only. You tell them to play something else, they cannot. They won't like it.
So this is number 3.
Yes.
You mean there are so many other 4, 5, 6, 7,
There are
8, 9,
many others, but these are the 3 that we can detect from early. Because children normally will be very flexible in playing. You give them certain toys, they will play and touch and all that. But these children, they don't want. So if they are stuck with one car, that's it. You exchange another car, no way, cannot. So some children like their bantao busuk, the tau tau, they will carry it wherever they go. Mommy want to wash it, also cannot.
Cannot. Even normal kids sometimes also like that lah. For this lah, I would say.
Yep.
So you were saying, just a curious also, I think many of us also would like to know. Okay, you're saying about the toy. Let's say you want a green cup, let's say for example. How long will they play on that? For how long?
Long time.
For example, long time.
So for example, I've got a kid who likes to play with cars, but only the wheel of the car. So if you give him the car, you turn it upside down, and he will play with the wheel for hours if you don't stop him. He's not like taking the car and vroom, vroom, right? No, he will turn it and he will just look at the wheel for hours if you don't stop him.
Yeah. They mean they repeating, that means they still
Repetition, we call it.
Okay. So, like because we are so not aware, I'm also not aware so much. We heard of, as what you say, it's only heard of. But to be interact with these children now, maybe teacher Michelle, okay, let's say for example, you were saying that these kids, we detect early, maybe from 1 year old, we detect. Okay, then later if we found out that this kid is, okay, maybe, as what you say, the spectrum is the range is so big, but how are we going to get help?
Yeah, right. So the proper people to go through is a developmental pediatrician. Developmental pediatrician. They would see the child's age and development, and if there's any slow or some concern, then they will be able to tell you where to go.
Oh, there's also another pediatrician on this field.
Yes.
I don't know whether is it popular in any of the private hospital or GH.
There's not many in the nation, not many.
Yeah,
so I know the ones in KL, they have a waiting list of about 2 years, 24 months waiting list.
By then, you've got to wait for 2 years.
So we tell parents who see that there's issues with the children, don't wait to go to kindergarten or to nursery. Go early, no harm. Right? So as you go into the nursery, they have teachers talking, children singing. That will actually help as well while you wait to see the pediatrician. Don't just stay at home and wait for 2 years without doing anything. So in other places, we have a lot of other helps like therapy, speech therapy, occupational therapy. All these you can go. Don't wait.
Oh, I thought occupational therapist is doing something with when they have a difficulty.
That is called physiotherapy.
Oh, okay. So
so occupational.
Auntie here.
Good,
here.
There's
so many things to learn. Okay.
Yes.
So you see, okay, as long as you say we can still let them go to school. Okay, but as you say, different kids are different. Some their ability is good. Some they are maybe slow in a sense, and how much they can disturb the other people. How are we to deal with these kids like that? Yeah.
So teachers in the kindergartens need to be trained, and that's what the Rotary does. We do training for teachers, caregivers, and parents. So to teach teachers how to handle these children in a normal classroom. For example, you got, let's say, 10 typical children and you have 1 special need. So we teach them what to do, how to handle behaviors. A lot of the issues are actually behaviors that we don't like in the classroom because they may disturb their friends. So teachers need to be trained how to handle, even have 1 special need in the classroom. What can they do?
So actually, you see, according to what you say now, is so different. You see, like kindergarten teacher, normal kindergarten, we say that they have 1 class, they maybe have 20 students minimum or 15. Then you to have let's say a special student to be there. So it's rather difficult. So do we have a special school here for the, like let's say autism school or autism in Malaysia?
Yes, we do have, we call it Sekolah Pendidikan Khas, that is run under the government, our normal government school. But for the lower ones, there is like certain kindergartens run by the government as well for children with special needs. But we are also encouraging kindergartens to do inclusive setting, inclusive kindergarten where they have typical children and special needs taught together, not separated, taught together. So, but these also teachers need training, how to teach a class.
Again, again,
so it's a lot of training that is needed.
So again, that's what Michelle, you're saying. Actually, yeah, there are kids there. They need to be teachers. I mean, we need teachers to be there to be able to handle. No, that means the knowledge. How we need to have the knowledge, and the passion and action will come.
Yes.
Okay, you see, okay, and again we are again curious because these kids, as long you say, sometimes they may not be able to speak, right? They may not be able to speak. So sometimes their emotions, what they want, it's difficult to convey to you, and they start. I saw maybe once they start making noise and all this. How are we going to help these kids? They are with, especially their emotions and all this. Yeah.
Okay, so we have to look into the root of the problem. So a lot of we do a lot of bonding with parents. So if let's say a child comes to school and starts tantruming and starts crying and screaming, the first thing that we need to do is to actually call the parents and ask them what just happened, whether from the house or from the car, what just happened. And then when the child is there, first thing we need to do is just to give the child a lot of love, right? Sometimes we say just hugging the child makes a lot of difference. So until the child stops a little bit, the crying drops a notch, then we try to talk to the child. Okay, what is it that you want? Sometimes there's something in the bag that the parents already leave inside. It can be the tau bantal busuk. It can be a towel that they like. Then we open it up for them and take it out so that they feel comfortable and safe first.
So the security, I mean, the feel first.
Yes.
So yes, that's what you say, but their feelings yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes, like okay, maybe they go out, they just don't know. Then people start looking at that, with a different angle. They just want to have something which they want, and people surrounding them don't know what they actually want, and they shouting, and then people look at them differently. So in fact, we actually we have to learn. So as we Auntie sharing all these things, we are to learn, and we are aware that maybe there are people like this. So next time when we look at these kids, these special kids, we do not look at them at one kind, actually.
Yes, that's
to
right.
Understand,
that's right.
yeah, to give them a lot of love, and yeah. So this one, Tana was saying, good for parents of special need kids to get support themselves, so they don't feel isolated. Yeah, we want to get support. Yeah, but as you say, in Malaysia or in anywhere about which part of Malaysia, which they have a special support center, as well you say, it's only the government, this special needs school. Then other than that, is there any society or anything where the parents, they can meet and discuss about their to support each other, the needs or whatever?
Yeah, there are many support groups located all around Malaysia, but there's one major one. It's called NECIC, National Early Childhood Intervention Council. Check out necic.org. They constantly have talks and seminars, and we usually run, because of MCO, we missed one of the big conventions that we were supposed to have. But we do run conventions, we bring in speakers, and that's when a lot of parents come together to network. That's really important. So like parents in my school, I get them to network together so they have support from each other. And my school is doing inclusive education, so I've got typical children's parents and special needs parents in the same platform. So that's where the network come in, that's where the support comes in. It's really important. It's a long journey, it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So for parents, don't do it alone.
Yeah, actually this one is it's a lifelong, actually. So let's say, for example, these children, when they go to school, as what you say, autism spectrum disorder of the different range. Okay, some they can even go to after kindergarten, they can go to primary school. How far can they go? What I mean, education for those we say about, of course they are the special, those average. How far can they go? Let's say, as what you know. Yeah,
they can go very far. We have, like you said, the savants. If you saw from your Facebook, there's Clarence, there's Delvin. Delvin Chia has finished his international school levels already, so he calls himself full-time artist now. there's a doctor who is, smart, really, really smart, but also with autism, but he's already a doctor. So there are many who may not really do well in school system, but as they move along, they get better. And then when they come out to society, they actually can do better than school. Sometimes because they are not stupid per se. They are actually very smart, very good memory. So for them, going through school sometimes is a little bit boring because whatever that they are learning from the school, they know already.
They know already.
So like there are many of them who reads encyclopedia. They don't read textbook.
These are those very special one.
Yeah, so they know a lot of things already. Then when they go to school, it gets boring for them. That's when behavior may start. When children gets bored, then they start to kacau here, kacau there. So it's because of that. So we have to teach teachers in school how to deal with these children who may actually know your lesson. So what do you do with them when they are so bored and then they start disturbing their friends? So we give them some techniques of how to deal with them in the classroom. We are trying not to segregate them as best as possible. We want them to be integrated because when they come out to society, they have to integrate with everybody. So as best as we can, we want them to go into mainstream, but there are cases that really cannot, they can't strive in the mainstream, then they may need to go to special ed.
Yeah. Okay, Michelle, as what you say, the savants, is it how you pronounce how to
Savants, yeah.
Savants, yeah. As you know the range, but then how is the percentage of those kids, having this kind of special ability, they're able to do that?
Yeah, there is quite a large range of it as well. So we always tell parents, don't set your standards so high. Everybody wants their child to reach the top of the ladder, but it has to go step by step. So if you keep looking at the top and say, how come my child never reached yet, then you don't get to party. Instead, look at it step by step. Every step they go up, we can party. And then as they go up another round, we can party some more all the way up to the top. Then as you see their progress, you feel motivated.
I just have a feeling it's really not that easy because you see they are of different, the spectrum are so different and it's so wide, and then some may not be able, some is actually quite serious. If those are serious one, how serious or how bad can it be, that how far can they go? I mean, we're talking about those serious ones.
The serious ones, then probably they may need some long-term support to help them with even basic needs. So there are also adults with autism who cannot care for themselves at all. So this one will need long-term care. So a lot of parents worry in the mind is, what would happen to them if I'm not around?
Yeah.
Right? So these are things that the parents need to learn where to get the support from, learn how to prepare a sum of money probably, to take care of them in case anything happens. Yeah, so there are quite a number of lawyers that are in this line right now that would help parents with all this public funding, or they call it home managers over the estate, things like that. And also you can have places where some of my parents tell me they already engaged like a old folks home kind of thing, that in case my husband goes, after that I go, then my child will go into this old folks home. He's not really old, but then the home would care for him. So money is either put in there or as a foundation ready for him to be sent into the old folks home when the parents are not around. So at least they know that there's care for the son.
Yeah, so it's actually a public need to aware of this, that the empathy or whatever, that to support them in a way that not to look at them at a different
Yes.
different way,
Yes,
the acceptance sometimes is is a acceptance actually in the society. We need acceptance, this.
Yeah.
And then okay, Michelle, let's say for you, you are in this NECIC, you were saying the intervention, and also you attended all this, and sometimes you are giving talks. Can you give maybe some tips, 1 or 2 tips about about really taking care of the autism kids from very young, because you have to, the base has to be there, right? To go up. Yeah.
Yes. So to tell parents, the first thing is never give up. Don't give up. Yeah. So the earlier years may be very difficult. Yes, because they cannot talk, they cannot tell you what they want, right? So because of that, you get a lot of frustration. Yes, but don't give up. Keep going for the therapies that is needed, the early interventions. Once they pass, a lot of my parents tells me, once they pass the age of like 4, 5, they stable down, they are really, really good to teach. They are really, they would follow your instruction, they would listen to you, So I've got parents who tell me, oh, my special need child better than my other children. He listens to me the best. Right? So don't give up. Don't give up. That's the first thing. Yes.
Don't give up.
Don't give up on them. The second thing is to find their strengths. Every child has a strength against their weakness. We want to find that strength. So like Delvin, we found the strength in his drawing. Clarence, we found the strength in the music. Right? So find the strength to help the weakness.
Yeah. Okay.
All of them have strength, but they may not show it that early yet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but don't give up on them and find the strength. What is their strength to help the weakness?
So this is the tool, the most important, that we do not give up, and we must find their strength. These 2 things are the most basic. The parents and the society as well. I say,
yes.
We don't give up. Sometimes we may have friends or whatever, but anyway, what we can actually do is acceptance, and we don't give up, and we have to find their strength. Yeah. Thank you so much, Michelle, because it's very nice of you to be able to come, because this sharing with us is only 20 minutes. Actually, we can't be able to know everything, but at least we are aware that these are the things that happen. That means, as what you say, we repeat again. That means before, by 1 they can't talk, then we have to find, and then the eye contact, right? The eye contact you were saying, and then the number 3, what is that again?
Rigidity.
Rigidity. That means they still go for one thing. So these are the 3 things that we must be aware of. Even your friends or whoever, if we know, we can just let them know, at least earlier we can do something.
Yes, that's right.
If it is not after the checking of that's very good, right? Not at least the first thing you can do. And then also, even you have found out, please do not give up, and we have to find the strength of the kids. Yeah, thank you, Michelle, for being with me this
Most
morning.
welcome.
It's wonderful. So if there's anything, I think NECIC, that what you call, you can go to Google and check, and maybe you can find there are some learnings we can learn from there.
Yes.
Yeah. Because of this also, Auntie Boleh also Google many things to learn, many new terms. Saban, which is a new words that I learned. Yeah, because I'm not in the contact with this. For me, I learn new things. Yeah. Also, autism spectrum disorder. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Auntie Boleh, for having me here.
Thank you so much. So we looking forward to future. If there's anything, we still can come back again and talk about many things.
Oh, yes.
Thank you, Michelle, for being with me.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, thank you. You see, yeah, this Li Jin say, we learn a bit here. I spoke of what there's to know about autism. Yes, so at least Auntie Boleh take the initiative to know about this thing. So that's why this platform, I'm so grateful that I can begin to start to know people with Michelle, which I actually don't know her by person, but I'm able to get to know her and invite her. Just like many others previous guests, some of them which I don't know them, but I'm very happy. I'm grateful that they are able to come and to be with me. So, and again, so we appreciate of what we have. So Auntie Boleh here also have to tell you something about Auntie Boleh also. You see, I'm doing, actually, I do poster and all this, because my computer actually is very outdated one, my desktop computer is only XP. So my friend told me, now is, what is the version now? The Windows what? Mine is only Windows XP. It's actually now, I don't know, yours is already Windows. Say they are so difficult. So I'm just saying, if any of you, Auntie Boleh is okay, it's fine with me, that if you have any laptop, nowadays, young people or whoever it is, you like to upgrade things very fast. Where for me, I don't. I just use it if it's possible. But nowadays, because of a lot of Zoom, my desktop, the spec cannot go to Zoom. I have to use other, maybe handphone to do that. So if any of you that you feel that it's time for me to upgrade further, if you have any laptop which you think you may not want, you want to give away, let Auntie Boleh know. Auntie Boleh will take from you, and maybe I still can use. I no need glamour, but those that better, the spec better than Windows XP, then I'll be happy to have it. In fact, maybe some of you have whatever thing which you think that you want to dispose or throw away, you feel quite sayang. You can let Auntie Boleh know. Then maybe I can get people who wants it to collect from you or something like that. Yeah. So so yes, don't throw away your old laptop. Please pass to Auntie Boleh. Yeah. If any of you have more, even if other things are. Maybe it's an info here center also where I can redirect, or maybe there are some other people they want different thing but those that a big item or what so whichever that I can help. But now it's Auntie Boleh wants to have a laptop. If any of you want to change to more higher version, Auntie Boleh one is better than the Windows XP one. The spec one will be good because that will help me to go into Zoom more easier, because nowadays my computer, the spec, I can't go to Zoom because of the camera and all this couldn't match it. Okay. And again, I thank you very much everybody for being with me today, and I'm very happy that today I learned about autism. Jade was saying yes, never give up to special children. My friend's autistic child went to Singapore Nanyang Technology University. Wow. Again, another encouraging one. Yeah, of course the spectrum, they are different, but well, as what we say, lots of listening, acceptance, and heart. So yeah, that's why you see, like Margaret also say, the mainstream school must also change their mindset in accepting. Yeah, as what you say, maybe their disorder, the range are different. Some they are able to, and some maybe they can't. So they must have a special teacher to guide them. So it's also, yeah. Anyway, children are all 父母的宝贝. Yes. It is all the children is parents love. Okay. They're precious. Okay. So this is, yeah. Thank you for my friends here. You are leaving the comment, which I think is very helpful. 家长无论遇到任何瓶颈都不要放弃. Yeah, never to give up. So today I'm very happy that I have all of you to be with me, and I have Michelle to be with me. We're looking forward to the better. Tomorrow, today is a special day, so next week there will be very nice sharing. Every week will be one. So looking forward to see you, and I hope you're looking forward to meet Auntie Boleh as well. Okay. So Auntie Boleh loves to share. You help me to share. Okay. Thank you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.